Everyone, welcome back to the final episode. Up Friday afternoon, Jungkook's apartment college had announced a surprising 3 days holiday due to a power system failure. Taehyung stood near the window watching the cloudy sky. Taehyung, 3 days without college, it feels unreal. Jungkook came from behind and wrapped his arm around Taehyung's waist. Jungkook, 3 days just for us. No homework, no professors, no you. Taehyung clenched softly and leaned his head on Jungkook's shoulder. Taehyung, and no parents. Jungkook, exactly. No one home. And I can finally hold you without hiding. Taehyung turned around slowly, looking into Jungkook's eyes. The air between them grew warm, heavy with emotions. Taehyung, you are staring Jungkook because you are beautiful. Taehyung cheeks turned pink. Jungkook gently cupped his face and kissed his forehead. Their lips met in a slow, lingering kiss, soft, deep, full of love and longing. They kissed again and again. No words, just heart speaking through every kiss. 3 days later, Monday morning, back to college, Taehyung walked beside Jungkook holding his sketchbook. I missed this hallway, Jungkook. I didn't. I only missed you. That's it. Taehyung rolled his eyes, laughing. Taehyung, you just spent 3 days kissing me. Still not satisfied, Jungkook never. As they entered the hallway, whispering began again. Student noticed the way Jungkook carried Taehyung's bag. Student A, are they seriously only friends? Student B, did you see how Taehyung glows lately? Student C, he was going to be explode again. He was point of view same day. Same time, Eva stood near her locker watching Taehyung and Jungkook laugh together. Her fingernails dug into her palm, Eva in her mind. He kissed me at that party in first year. He was mine. See, remember how Jungkook once refused her harshly, but she is still lying. Now Taehyung had everything she wanted, even to her friend. That season was just wait. He wouldn't stay perfect forever. 2 weeks later, Taehyung's apartment. Taehyung sat on the couch staring at the why do I want to eat all of these together? He shook his head. Gross, what's wrong with me? His stomach flipped again. He ran to the sink and vomited. After rinsing, he leaned against the counter, thinking softly, this is the third day I am feeling this way. He sat down and placed his hand over his belly, thinking to himself, no, it can't be. Evening, Jungkook's room. Jungkook was going through some business notes when Taehyung entered quietly. Taehyung, hey baby, you okay? Taehyung sat beside him, silent. Jungkook, you look pale. Did you eat? Taehyung, I think I need to see a doctor. Jungkook turned fully to him. Now, serious, Jungkook, what happened? Are you hurting somewhere? Taehyung looked into his eyes. Taehyung, I have been throwing up, feeling dizzy. I am craving strange food and I am scared. Jungkook froze for a second. Jungkook, do you think? Taehyung bit his lips. Taehyung, I don't want to. Nope, naughty. Hope, naughty. Again, Jungkook gently took Taehyung's hand. Jungkook, whatever it is, I am with you, okay? Taehyung nodded and leaned on his shoulder. The next day, college, Taehyung tried to focus during art class, but his stomach kept twisting. He closed his eyes, breathing slowly from the corner. Eve watched. She noticed how Taehyung held his stomach now and then, how he looked nervous. Sweetie, you to herself, what's wrong with him now? During lunch, Eve accidentally bumped into Taehyung in the hallway. Eve, oh, I'm sorry, didn't see you. Taehyung, what did you just say? You look sick, pale. Either you are pregnant or hiding something. What a scandal! Scandal it would be if your so-called friend make you pregnant. Taehyung clenched his jaw. Taehyung, you don't scare me anymore. You should be scared when people find out how friendly you are. Taehyung walked away before his tears could fall. From behind the corner, Jungkook had seen it all. After college rooftop, Jungkook found Taehyung sitting alone, hugging his knees. He quietly sat beside him. Jungkook, she hurt you again. Taehyung nodded. Jungkook, want me to fight her? Taehyung laughed through his tears. Taehyung, no, you will. Jungkook wrapped an arm around him. Jungkook, let her talk. One more word from her and I will make sure the principal sees all her fake posts and screenshots. Taehyung, you have that? Jungkook, Namjoon help me collecting it. Taehyung rested his head on Jungkook's chest. Taehyung, I'm scared, Kook. Jungkook, I know, but we will go to the doctor tomorrow together. Later that night, Taehyung looked at himself in the mirror, brushing his teeth. Then he paused. He gently placed a hand over his belly. Taehyung softly, are you really back? A soft smile appeared on his lips, mixed with fear and hope. Next morning, Taehyung's room. Taehyung sat on the bed, staring at his hands. His fingers were cold. His heart was beating so fast. Jungkook walked in after packing his things. Jungkook, are you ready, baby? Taehyung looked up slowly and nodded. Taehyung, yeah, I think. Jungkook sat beside him and held his hand gently. Jungkook, don't be scared, okay? Whatever happens, we will face it together. Taehyung whispered. Taehyung, what if it's not true? Jungkook, then we keep trying. Taehyung, and what if it is? Jungkook smiled softly and kissed Taehyung's conscious. Jungkook, then I will cry with happiness. Thank you. A small smile and lean on Jungkook's shoulder. Doctor's clinic. They sat inside the quiet room waiting. Taehyung's hands were sweating. The nurse walked. The doctor read quietly, then looked up at them with a kind expression. Doctor, congratulations, Mr. and Mr. Jian. You are going to be parents. Taehyung gasped, his eyes filled with tears. Instantly, Jungkook blinked several times in shock. Jungkook, I am really? Doctor, yes. You are almost 3 weeks pregnant. Jungkook stood up, covered his mouth, and tears rolled down his cheeks. Jungkook, oh my god, Taehyung. He rushed to Taehyung and hugged him tightly. Taehyung, I am scared, Jungkook. I know, baby, I am scared too, but this time nothing will go wrong. I'll protect you. I'll protect our baby. They both cried in each other's arms, laughing and crying at the same time. Doctor, don't worry. Jungkook, I still can't believe it. Me neither. Jungkook, you are glowing already. What if someone find out? Taehyung giggled. Taehyung, I'll wear baggy hoodies. Jungkook, or let's just run away. Taehyung laughed louder. Taehyung, Jungkook took Taehyung's hand and kissed the back softly. Jungkook, we are going to be the best parents. I'll take care of everything. You just eat and rest. Taehyung promised. Jungkook promised. College next day, Taehyung walked carefully through the hallway. His body already felt different, more tired, more sensitive, but he kept smiling because his heart was full. Jungkook kept a close eyes on him from afar. During class, Taehyung, he texted Taehyung. Jungkook text, drink water. Taehyung text, you are worse than a mom. Jungkook text, nope, I'm your husband. Taehyung blushed and bit his lips, smelling Eve from the back seat. Stared at Taehyung again, but still didn't know anything about the pregnancy. She only saw the happiness on Taehyung's face, and it annoyed her. Eve to herself, why is he glowing like he owns the world? What is he hiding? At home, after class, Taehyung stood in front of his canvas, drawing a peaceful image of a baby holding stars. His professor came by and smiled. Professor, your art feels. He smiled slyly and rested over his stomach's library. Evening, Taehyung and Jungkook sat on the top floor. Jungkook was reading but kept looking at Taehyung. Jungkook, did you eat the apples? Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, you drink milk? Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, good. Don't forget iron tablets. Taehyung, I'm not even showing yet. How are you already this annoying? Jungkook leaned over and kissed Taehyung's cheek softly. Jungkook, because I'm already in love with a baby. Taehyung's heart melted. He leaned his head on Jungkook's shoulder. Taehyung, I'm scared. I keep thinking of the last time. Jungkook, don't. This time we will protect everything. We are older, we are stronger. Taehyung. Huge room that night. Eva opened her laptop, searching for old photos of Jungkook and Taehyung. She tries finding anything that could expose them. Her friend came over. Friend, you are still obsessed, Eva. He should have been mine. Taehyung took him away. I know he is hiding something. She froze. She zoomed into a picture. Eva, look this. Jungkook holding his hand on Taehyung's stomach. What does that? Who? Friend, what do you mean? Eva blinked. Eve, wait, is he really? Is her brain started spinning? She didn't know the truth yet, but she is getting close to the truth. Taehyung's room. Taehyung lay in the bed, hands over his belly, thinking of the tiny life inside. Jungkook walked in quietly and slid into the bed beside him. Jungkook, are you okay? Taehyung nodded. Taehyung, yeah. I really want this baby to stay with us. Jungkook, it will. Our baby is strong like you. Taehyung turned and kissed him softly. Taehyung, I love you. Jungkook, I love you more. They lie silently, hands intertwined, hearts beating together, with new life growing between them. College campus morning. It was a sunny morning, so students were filled in the campus, laughing and chatting. Taehyung walked through the hallway with a soft smile, wearing his oversized hoodie and glasses. He looked beautiful and peaceful. Jungkook watched him from a distance, arm crossed, lips curled slightly into a soft smile. Jungkook to himself, why do you have to be so cute? Taehyung waved at him secretly and walked into his class. College cafeteria later that day. Taehyung stood near the juice counter waiting for his order. He was sat at the table nearby watching him. with narrowed eyes. Her friend whispered beside her. Friend, why are you still thinking about him? Let it go. Eve, I can't look at him. Everyone is talking about him again. Think this, think that. What's so special about him, friend? Maybe because he's nice and beautiful. You glare at her. He is holding something, and I will find out. But first, she stood up and walked towards the hung, faking a sweet smile. You, oh hi, Taehyung. Taehyung looked confused. Taehyung, oh hi, Eva. Eve, didn't see you there. Oops. Suddenly, she shoved him forward roughly. Taehyung stumbled, trying to keep his balance, only to fall straight onto Jungkook, who had just came behind him with a tray of food. The tray crashed on the ground. Everyone turned to look. Taehyung's eyes widened. But Jungkook didn't even look at him. He turned sharply to Eve. Eyes dark, jaw tight. Jungkook angrily, what the heck did you just do? Eve froze. I just bumped onto him accidentally. Jungkook shouting, don't lie. I saw you push him. Damn, Jungkook, please, it's okay. But Jungkook wasn't listening. He stepped forward. Jungkook touched him again, and I swear you will regret it. Everyone stared. The bad boy of college had never spoken this loudly before. He tried to smile. You didn't. You don't even like being touched, I thought. Jungkook angrily. Yeah, then maybe he is the only one allowed to touch me. Caps echoes in the cafeteria. Taehyung short jumped. Eve was shaking. What are you saying? Jungkook walked closer, standing protectively in front of them. Jungkook applies right now. Eve, are you serious? Jungkook coldly. Dead serious. Eve looked at Taehyung, then back at Jungkook. Jungkook, I said sorry to him right now. Jungkook shouted. Eve, gritting her teeth. I'm sorry, Jungkook. Louder. Eve, I'm sorry, Taehyung. Taehyung looked down, cheek flushed. Taehyung softly, it's okay. Jungkook, I am warning you all. If anyone tries to hurt Taehyung, he will face my words. And if they get a single scratch, I will cut your whole body and throw you out of this college. Jungkook warned everyone. They were all feared for their life. Jungkook turned to go. Jungkook to Taehyung, come with me. He grabbed Taehyung's hand and pulled him out of cafeteria, college garden, quiet corner. Taehyung and Jungkook sat on the bench under a tree. Taehyung sighed and leaned back. Taehyung, Jungkook, you made a scene. Jungkook could see needed to learn not to mess with you, Taehyung. But now everyone is suspicious. What if someone finds out? Jungkook let them wonder. But evidently stay quiet when someone tried to hurt you or our baby. Taehyung placed a hand over his belly gently. Taehyung softly, I'm scared too, but we can't let people know yet. Jungkook, I know. I wouldn't say anything, but I will make sure no one touches you again. Taehyung looked at him with soft smile. Taehyung, you are really serious about this, huh? Jungkook, dead serious. You and our baby are my whole world now. Taehyung smiled and leaned his head on Jungkook's shoulder. Taehyung, thank you for standing up for me. Jungkook, I will always stand up for you. Class announcement. Afternoon. A teacher walked into the class with papers. Teacher, attention students, that there is going to be a spring festival next month. You will be grouped for events. Taehyung pricked up. He used to love festivals, but now he glanced down at his stomach. Would he be able to join? Jungkook leaned closer, Jungkook whispering, "If you want to escape it, we can. Your health come first." Taehyung whispering back, "I will think about it." You watch it from across the class, biting her nails. Her anger burned even more now. You to herself, "There is something wrong here and I will find it." Dorm room. That night, Taehyung stood in front of the mirror, lifting his hoodie slightly. There was a tiny crack on his belly now. Nothing anyone would notice, but he saw it. He touched it gently, tears in his eyes. Then softly, "You are really here, aren't you?" Jungkook came from behind, wrapping arm around his waist. Jungkook whispering, "You are glowing, baby." Taehyung, "Do you think people will find out soon?" Jungkook, "Even if they do, I wouldn't let them touch you or hurt you." Taehyung, "Promise?" Jungkook kissing his neck, "I promise." 1 month later, college campus, they stood in silence, hearts full, while outside the storm was slowly building. Spring had fully bloomed. The cherry blossom painted the college in shades of pink and white. Soft wind moved gently through the trees. The air was light and for the first time in weeks, peaceful. Thing walked through the campus, his sketchbook in his hand, a gentle smile on his face. Students passed him and polite smile, and some even greeted him with warmth. Student, "Hi, Taehyung. Your last painting was amazing." Taehyung said, "Smile, thank you." Student B, "You really are the most beautiful in our department." Taehyung blushing, waving it off, but his heart felt full for the first time in so long. No glares, no hate, no whispers. Everything was finally okay. Art studio afternoon. Taehyung sat by the window, painting the spring view. His fingers moved gentle with the brush, lost in colors. Suddenly, two arms wrapped around his shoulder from behind. Jungkook whispering, "Missed me?" Taehyung smiled. "You were gone for only 30 minutes, Jungkook. That's 30 minutes too long." Taehyung leaned back into him. Taehyung, "You are clingy." Jungkook, "Only for you." They giggled together. Taehyung, "You are supposed to be in your business lecture." Jungkook kissing his cheek. "I would rather escape it if I can to see your smile like this." Taehyung, "You are spoiling me." Jungkook, "Good, you deserve it." Taehyung placed his brush down and turned to face Jungkook. Taehyung, "You really think I am glowing now?" Jungkook caressing his cheek. "Now, more than ever, you are beautiful, strong and pregnant with a baby. I am in love with everything about you." Taehyung's heart fluttered. Taehyung, "You are going to make me cry again." Jungkook, "Then let me kiss away your tears." He kissed Taehyung's eyes, nose and lips gently. They stayed like that, foreheads to forehead, hearts beating in harmony. College Garden Spring Day Festival. The college was filled with laughter and music. Everyone has decorated booths, played games, and shared food. Taehyung walked beside Jungkook and sitting in the sleeves, sneaking small touches. Jungkook whispering, "You should just tell everyone." Taehyung smiled, "Not yet. I like our little secret." Jungkook, "They will all faint when they find out you are my husband." Taehyung teasing, "More like they will faint when they will find out I'm pregnant." They laughed together. Suddenly you passed by. She glanced at them but didn't say a word. After the incident, she had kept her distance. You stopped getting in Taehyung and Jungkook's way when Jungkook here. I remember you craved this last week. Taehyung, I taking a bite. I still do. Jungkook, you are glowing again. Taehyung, you say that every day, Jungkook, because that's true. You are my light. Taehyung. Taehyung leaned into Jungkook's chest. Taehyung softly. I am really happy now after everything is we have been through. This feels like a dream, Jungkook. It's not a dream. It's our real life, and I'll make sure it always stays this beautiful. They walked under the cherry blossom tree together. And hey, do you remember the day we first kissed? Jungkook smiled. You had paint on your face. I wiped it and kissed you. Then laughing, you were so shy that day, Jungkook, and now I am hopelessly obsessed. Taehyung stopped and turned to face him, holding Jungkook's hand. Taehyung, promise me one thing, Jungkook, anything. Taehyung, no matter what happens, we stay like this in love together, rising our baby with all the love we promise. We made Jungkook smile softly. I swear on our love, on you, on our baby. I will never let anything came between us. Then looked into his eyes for a long moment, then tiptoed and kissed him so sweetly. Cherry blossom fell around them like confetti. Room, room. That night, Jungkook gently dried things here with the towel as they sat on the bed. Jungkook, the baby moved today, didn't it? It felt like butterfly. Jungkook placed hand on belly. Hi, baby. It's a path and a smile. You're going to be such a soft dad. Jungkook only for you two. Taehyung leaned onto him, arm around his waist. Taehyung, thank you for marrying me, for loving me. Jungkook whispering, thank you for giving me everything I ever wanted, a home, a family, and you. They kissed slowly, full of love, warmth, and promise. Time escaped. The room was quiet except from the soft weeping of the monitors. Taehyung lay on the hospital bed, sweat on his forehead. His pale but glowing, his hands clenched tightly and around Jungkook's fingers, then breathing heavily. Jungkook, I'm scared, Jungkook, whispering, kissing his hand, turned to be. I am right here, baby. You are doing so well, so well. Tears gathered in Taehyung's eyes, but he nodded. He could feel everything, the pressure, the emotion, the fear, but also the excitement. After hours of pain and struggle, the baby first cry filled the room. The doctor smiled and held up the little baby, wrapped in a tiny blanket. Doctor, congratulations, it's healthy. Baby boy, Taehyung let out a broken sob. Jungkook covered his face with his hands, crying too. The nurse gently placed the baby onto Taehyung's arm. Tiny fingers, button nose, warm. Taehyung tears filled. Hi, Angel, you are finally here, Jungkook said beside him, looking at him. That baby in pure raw, Jungkook was trembling. He is perfect, just like you, Taehyung leaned against Jungkook. Both of them struggled at their son with teary eyes. Taehyung, we did it. Jungkook, we really did it. Jungkook, you did everything, love. You are incredible. He kissed Taehyung's temple again and again. 2 weeks later at home, the apartment was filled with soft baby clothes, toys, blankets, and lullabies. Taehyung sat on the couch feeding the baby with a small bottle while Jungkook folded the baby's clothes nearby. Jungkook, I still can't believe he's real. Taehyung is smiling. He has your eyes, Jungkook. But your nose, Taehyung giggled softly. The baby screamed and made a tiny noise. Taehyung, he wants to be held. Come on, Appa. Jungkook rushed over and carefully took the baby in his arm. His heart still escaped every time. Jungkook softly, "You are our world, and now a whole world now." Little one. Taehyung leaned his head on Jungkook's shoulder. "Taehyung, our little family, it's real now." Jungkook, "And I'll protect it with my life." They sat together watching the baby sleep in Jungkook's arms. Love wasn't just whispered anymore. It was lived. Every breath, every look, every breath, heartbeat. 1 year later, park picnic. The sun shone above as Taehyung chased after the tiny baby with messy hair and giggles that echoed like magic. Jungkook sat on the blanket laughing while holding juice and snacks. "Jungkook, you are fast like you." "He's fast like you," Taehyung laughing. "No, he's naughty like you." The baby stumbled and landed in Taehyung's arm, both of them falling into the grass together with laughter. They returned to Jungkook is sitting between their legs, the baby bubbling and pointing the butterfly. Jungkook kissed Taehyung's cheek. "Jungkook, I never imagined my life like this." Taehyung, "And now, Jungkook, now I can't imagine anything else." Taehyung placed his head on Jungkook's shoulder, the baby holding both their hands. Taehyung, "We were once two secret lovers, and now look at us." Jungkook, "You, me, and our Taejan. That's all I needed." The sun dipped slowly, painting the sky orange, and breathe in. Their love continued to grow quietly, beautifully, and forever. The end. Everyone, how was this story? Comment me down. Hope you will love it, and I'll see you again in the next Taekook love story. Till then, take care, safe. Love you. Bye bye. Bye.